We all know that the Blurryface album came out before the Trench album. But I have a theory that the order for the lore has the Trench album first, and then Blurryface. Before I get into this theory, I do have to say that none of this is confirmed, and all of this is just stuff that I have put together, and this is the lore that makes the most sense to me now. The first song on the album is called Jumpsuit. Jumpsuit represents Tyler's anxiety, and it is basically shielding him and protecting him, hence the lyric, "I can't believe how much I hate. Pressures of a new place rolling my way. Jumpsuit, jumpsuit, cover me." He's stating that he feels pressure or anxiety in new places, and he needs his jumpsuit to cover him and help him. In the beginning of the video, he says, "I've been here the whole time, you've been asleep. It's time to wake up." I take that as he's been in Dema the whole time, but we haven't put that together. It's time to wake up and face the facts. Then we see the first glimpse of red, and it's worn by a bishop. There are 9 bishops, and all of them run the city called Dema. Dema represents our head and our mental health. Dema is a jail, and there is no escaping unless you want to get faced with consequences. Which, further in the series, you will see that Tyler did deal with this. So 2 minutes into the music video for Jumpsuit, you see the bishop riding a horse coming to Tyler while he's saying, "Jumpsuit, jumpsuit, cover me." Now we see the bishop putting his hands on Tyler's neck, and when he removes his hands from Tyler's neck, we are left with seeing black on his neck. And now Tyler is following the bishop as if the black on his neck is some sort of leash. And then he notices all the banditos above him. Now, if you don't know what banditos are, it's a camp that's a part of Dema. The members of the camp help people that are trapped in the main buildings to escape. Once they escape, the banditos give them yellow to wear, and yellow protects us. The bishops cannot touch the color yellow or it'll hurt them. Josh is a part of the banditos, and he's been trying to come up with a plan to get Tyler out of Dema and to the bandito camp. At the point that he notices the banditos, his neck is fully black. And while Tyler is repeating the lyrics, "If you need anyone," the banditos are throwing yellow flowers onto them. And within seconds, Tyler's neck isn't black, and he can start running away from the bishop. Now let's move on to the second song, Levitate. There isn't much to talk about for the video. What I take from the video is this is when they got Tyler out of the prison, and now they're celebrating, giving him yellow tape, and welcoming him. Everything is normal until the bishop comes back and grabs Tyler by the throat. And then they show Tyler being dragged by a fabric through the forest, and then the video ends. The third song on the album is called Morph. Though it doesn't have a music video, its lyrics are very important. "He'll always try and stop me, that Nicholas Bourbaki. He's got no friends close, but those who know him most knows he goes by Nico. He told me I'm a copy. When I hear him mock me, that's almost stopped me." So the lyrics is stating the name of one of the bishops, which is Nico, or Nicholas Bourbaki. I assume that Nico is the bishop that is after Tyler the most, and the one that is in charge of Tyler. So I'm going to assume that Nico was the bishop in the Trench music video. Now let's go to the 5th song on the album, which is Chlorine. Half of the video, Tyler and Josh are trying to fill up a swimming pool with water and chlorine. Then we get introduced to a new character, named Ned. Now, I know this may sound a little crazy, but I believe that Ned represents Tyler as a child. At this point in the music video, Tyler and Josh think that they have enough water and chlorine in the pool for Ned to jump in and swim. And soon, Ned sneaks out of the hiding spot to check out the pool. Ned then turns away from the pool and does a waddle run that little kids do, and then makes a running start to the pool while the sound in the background gets slower and slower. The one thing that is fast is the running to the pool. While Ned is running, it cuts to Tyler running. While Ned is jumping into the pool, cuts to Tyler again. And then Ned smiling, doing a cannonball into the pool. Ned starts swimming while Tyler is saying, "I'm so sorry, I forgot you. Let me catch you up to speed. I've been tested like the ends of a weathered flag that's by the sea." This is the first time that the album introduces the vocal tracks being lower than Tyler's normal voice. But another thing I noticed were the lyrics. The way I comprehend these is that Tyler is talking to his younger self, trying to catch up with him. Tyler saying, "I've been tested," is the thing that most religious people say when they're having a problem or when they just got out of something really hard. They normally say that I've been tested by God, which, if you guys haven't heard Tyler's solo album, No Fun Intended, that album is about his struggles with not only himself, but also God. Him saying, "I've been tested like the ends of a weathered flag," is basically saying, I've gone through so much pain, but I lived through it. Now he's talking to his younger, happier self and saying, "I'm sorry I forgot you." The song ends with the lyric, "Can you build my house with pieces? I'm just a chemical." Tyler used the lyric "my house" a lot in his music, and I think the way that he's using the word is actually meaning heart. So it would really mean, "Can you build my heart with pieces?" Which, from my understanding, that would mean, "Can you fix my broken heart and put me back together?" Now, for the 9th song in the album, which is titled Nico and the Niners. The video starts off with showing us Dema, and then a voice starts talking in reverse. It says, "We are the Banditos. You will leave Dema true at East. We renounce vialism." And then it goes to Tyler in his jail cell, holding a yellow flower from the Banditos. I'm guessing the words in reverse was a note from the Banditos to get Tyler out of prison. At 1 minute into the music video, Tyler is packing his bag. He puts his red beanie in the bag, which I can only assume he got that from Nico. He also puts his white glasses in the bag. He begins walking out where the Banditos should be there to rescue him. And at first, Tyler looks very panicked, until Josh comes up to Tyler and they start doing a handshake. And then Tyler looks as if he was taken out of a trance and realized what is actually happening. After they began to make their escape to bring Tyler to the Bandito camp, you can see that they're walking, putting yellow tape on Tyler, and just like that, he's safe again. Or is he? Now let's go to the last track of the album, Leave the City. The title itself explains it, but the lyrics towards the end explains it better. It states, "In time, I will leave the city. For now, I will stay alive." This means he's going to try and leave Dema soon. He's going to try and escape fully. Until he does, he will stay alive. And then the lyrics, "But this year, though I'm far from home, entrenched I'm not alone," which means he's so far away from home in the normal world, but because of the Banditos, he's not alone anymore, and he will stay alive, and he will be okay. One day, he will be able to leave. And I think he tried to leave. That's it for the theory for the Trench album. Let me know down below what you think of this theory. I will be posting the Blurryface theory soon, so be sure to subscribe, hit that bell so that you can be alerted every time I post a new video. Have a lovely day and stay alive.
What I say when I wanna be enough, what a beautiful day for it, making a break for it, we'll find a way to pay for it, maybe from all the money we made, razor blade stores, mental race horse and force a sponsor, and start a concert, a complete diversion, start a mob, but you can be quite certain we'll win, but not everyone